I think what's attractive about our approach right now is that we're really focused on security selection. And over the last few years, it's been less about security selection and more about just beta, just being in the market. We've made a pretty substantial investment over the last 10 years in proprietary research. I have 20 fundamental research analysts, and these are career analysts. These are not stepping stone type positions. We hire people who want to be experts in what we call their vertical, whether it's energy or finance or whatever the case may be. And we charge them with going out there and finding long-term investments. We're not traders. We don't think we're going to compete against the hedge funds or the high-frequency folks. That's a tough game. We want to be focused on good, strong companies with strong management teams, good organic growth, and just basic fundamentals, good execution plans, good business models, and like to hold them for the long term. It's interesting. We started to, there's a couple of bets in the portfolio that have been, in our portfolios have been playing out. We have been overweight large cap stocks in general. We had an overweight in Europe. We're overweight international. We think those areas are all relatively attractive. Growth has been a very strong theme. It worked real well for us last year, but of late the market's beginning to rotate. And one of the areas we're seeing that looks very attractive on a valuation basis is the value side of things. That tends to be energy, finance, the industrial sector. For us last year, it was all about stock selection on the equity side. And on the fixed income side, my counterparts over there, it was about good security selection within their various sectors. So my best guess for the year is kind of mid-single digits would be not a bad year for equities this year. And I'd kind of still hold to that. Now, when the market was down 10%, obviously we were still holding to up 5% for the year. So from there, but we've made up a lot of that ground. And so there's a lot of uncertainty right now, whether you're talking about economic uncertainty, policy uncertainty, or a myriad of geopolitical uncertainty. And I think over the last, prior to last year, the markets had sort of looked beyond that and probably got a little ahead of themselves. And we think there's, just some catch up for people appreciating some of those risks a little more than they have in the past. What inspires me is watching my team be successful. About 10 years ago, 12 years ago now, we started this initiative of building this firm that we have today. My staff, when I joined the firm, was 20. We're now over 50. And all of that investment has been in research-oriented, proprietary research skills, whether we're talking about fundamental research or quantitative research. And seeing those folks interact with the portfolio management teams and come up with years like we had last year, that's inspiring. That really gets the juices flowing, and that's a lot of fun because you put a lot of effort into the people. At the end of the day, this is your assets go down the elevator every night, and so you want to have the type of environment that people want to join, that you can allow them to be successful.